Come here, little one. Yes, closer to Grandpa. It's time for bed. But first, a story. A very special story. But you must promise me something. Promise you'll always, always say goodnight after. Do you promise? Good child. Good. Now then, settle under your blanket. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a kind gravedigger who knew all the children in the cemetery by name. His name was Mr. Graves. Oh, don't make that face. He was a kind man. Very kind. He lived in the small cottage right at the cemetery gates, the one with the black door. You've seen it, haven't you, when we visit Grandma? Yes, that one. Mr. Graves had a very important job. Not just digging, no. He made sure all the children slept peacefully. All of them. He was an old man with gentle hands, though his fingernails were always packed with fresh earth. No matter how much he washed them, the dirt remained, pressed deep beneath each nail like permanent shadows. Every night, after the sun set and the church bells rang 9 times, Mr. Graves would walk through town. His boots made no sound, such heavy boots, but silent as snow. He would stop at each house where children lived, and he would wait. Just wait, listening. You see, Mr. Graves kept a special book, a small black book with golden edges, though the gold had worn away from years of use. In this book, he wrote names, children's names, and next to each name a little mark when they said goodnight. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Good night, Mr. Graves. Such simple words, but so important to Mr. Graves. One autumn night, I remember because old Mr. Watson had just finished boarding up their summer porch. Mr. Graves heard something troubling. At the Watson house, little Emma had forgotten to say goodnight. She'd played all day, eaten her supper, brushed her teeth, and climbed into bed. But she didn't say them, those 2 precious words. Tap, tap, tap. But Emma was already asleep. He tried again the next night. This time Emma's mother noticed the sound. Just the oak branch, she told her husband. But there was no oak tree near Emma's window. Never had been. Tap, tap, tap. Still, Emma forgot. On the 3rd night, Mr. Graves did something he rarely did. He sang. Very softly, just outside her window, he sang his special song. Hush now, time for bed. Rest your weary little head. Dream forever, dream so deep. In the ground, so dark and deep. Say good night before you sleep. Good nights are mine to keep. Emma stirred. Her eyes fluttered open. For just a moment she could have sworn she saw a face at her window. An old face, with kind eyes, and those terrible fingernails packed with cemetery earth. But surely it was a dream. "Good night," she whispered to the darkness. Mr. Graves smiled and made his mark in the book. The next morning, Emma's mother found fresh earth on the windowsill, though she couldn't explain how it got there. Emma was safe, for now. But not all children are so fortunate. Timothy Ashford, age 7. A stubborn boy who didn't believe in bedtime rules. Timothy never said goodnight. His parents had given up asking. "He'll grow out of it," they said. Mr. Graves visited Timothy's window for 7 nights. 7 patient nights of tap, tap, tap. But Timothy would pull his pillow over his head and ignore it. Sometimes he'd even stick out his tongue at the window, though he couldn't see what was there in the darkness. On the 8th night, Mr. Graves didn't come to the window. On the 9th night, Timothy fell ill. "Just a fever," the doctor said. "Keep him warm. Let him rest." By the 10th night, Timothy could barely keep his eyes open. His mother sat by his bed, pressing cool cloths to his forehead. She found earth on his pillow, cemetery earth, but was too worried to wonder how it got there. "Say goodnight, Timothy," she begged. "Please, just say goodnight to Mama." But Timothy was too tired, too proud, and far, far too late. That night the church bells rang 13 times. Nobody else seemed to notice the extra chime, but Mr. Graves did. He was already at the cemetery, his shovel sharp and ready. The hole he dug was small, child-sized. The funeral was on a Thursday. As they lowered the little coffin, everyone said how peaceful Timothy looked, as if he was sleeping, just sleeping. That evening, after everyone had gone home, Mr. Graves returned to the fresh grave. He patted the soil down carefully, lovingly, and sang his song one more time. "Hush now, time for bed. Rest your weary little head. Dream forever, dream so deep. In the ground, so dark and deep. Say goodnight before you sleep. Good nights are mine to keep." Then he opened his black book, and next to Timothy's name he wrote, "Collected." "You look pale, little one. Don't be frightened. It's just a story. Well, mostly. You see, Mr. Graves is still out there. Oh yes, in every town, in every country. Sometimes his name is different, but his job is always the same. He keeps the children sleeping peacefully, and he still walks at night, still stops at windows, still listens for those 2 precious words. His book is almost full now. So many names, so many marks. But there's always room for one more. Always. But remember, my dear one, remember what Grandpa told you. Every night, no matter how tired you are, No matter how angry or sad or rushed, you must say it. Those 2 words that keep you safe, that keep you here with Grandpa and not elsewhere. Look at the clock. It's almost 9. The church bells will ring soon. And somewhere, probably closer than you think, Mr. Graves is putting on his dark coat, picking up his little black book, and beginning his rounds. So what do you say to Grandpa now? What do good children always say before bed? Good child. Very good. Sleep well. Sleep peacefully. And remember, Mr. Graves is always listening, always collecting, always keeping the children safe in their beds, one way or another. Sweet dreams.
Now, time for bed. Rest your weary little head. Dream forever, dream so deep. In the ground so dark and deep. Say goodnight before you sleep. Good nights are mine to keep.
And this was the end of this story. Or was it? You have to understand, dear listeners, the Tattered Book shows me stories. They don't always connect, but sometimes they do. This one, the grandfather, the warnings, Mr. Graves at the windows, I believe it's just the beginning. The book has other pages with his name scattered through them. Different pages, different Mr. Graves perhaps, or the same one, seen from different angles. I can't be certain. I don't know if these stories are meant to warn us, comfort us, or simply exist because they must. I only know there are more, and I will read them to you. If you dare to delve deeper into these eldritch mysteries, subscribe to our podcast, leave a rating and review, and whisper of our tales to others. Your engagement feeds the book, fueling the terrors yet to come. Until next time, and may your nights be sleepless and your dreams unsettling.